I'm sorry. Hello everybody. As you can obviously tell, this is my Doctor Who review. I'm smiling because my mom made me laugh. She's there, but I look like a fool right now. Okay. Okay. Um.
No comment.
Okay. As you can obviously tell, I'm just excited. I just saw the Doctor Who episode Into the Forest of Nights. This will be a 2-minute video. Because I have to go after this video is done. I have to go watch Gotham and then make a review. And then I have to review Fairy Tale. And then above all, I have to do additional other things that I hopefully believe I can get done within this entire time span of time that I've been given. So I know I got this. So I'm here today with my super awesome guest, Ice Titan 123. It's not 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 1, 2, 3. Yo, we're going to talk about the Doctor Who episode. Then we're going to talk about what we think what will happen in the next episode, because the next episode, Sean, correct me if I'm wrong, is the finale. Right?
It is when it actually comes to Doctor Who finales, they are normally two parts. There's a part one, then there's a part two. So basically next week, I actually should say this week, will actually be part one, because I doubt that they will cover every single thing with the next show that they have to actually cover. So yeah, it's definitely probably gonna be like a part two or something.
Okay, alright. So let's jump head first into this. Now, I'm going to go first. Normally it's Sean going first, but I'm going to go first, and then I'm going to let Sean go, and then we're going to talk about what will happen in the future episode. Now, in my personal opinion, this episode was awesome. It had so many tiebacks, fairy tales. We had Red Robin Hood, Sleeping Beauty, not Aladdin because that's not a fairy tale, not Tim Fox because that dude ain't even
It's
real. Yeah, we had sweet Jesus. I'm losing half my train of thought, but I was able to find out the good one. Red Robin Hood, Sleeping Beauty, the Enchanted Forest. I know I'm still in but I was able to pick out some of these. My personal opinion this episode, I loved when Peter Capaldi's acting was a little bit sluggish. I'm not no acting guru. I'm not, this, but his acting was a little slow. I was expecting more of a boom, not a little. So, but in my personal opinion, I love this episode. It was what I wanted from the episode. It was an adventure. It felt like a movie. It just felt awesome. I was watching it here with my mother, and it was great. I felt like it was in a movie. My favorite part of the episode was when the tree started talking to the doctor. And they said, "You've been here before you humans have been here, and we'll be here after you humans have been here." My favorite part, bar none, was honestly towards the end, because we were not expecting that the doctor was actually going to leave them. I was hoping the doctor would let them stay. It wasn't until later he started figuring them out, putting it together, all the pieces together, and boom, he figured it out. Why the trees are there and why everything's there. Now, later in the episode, we're going to talk about Missy, the cameo Missy that was there. And she said, surprising, son, I don't know who Missy is, but I know she's taking some things from River. River something. I'm just saying. Sean,
Yeah.
now go for it, dude. I said my piece.
Alright. Alright. Alright, well, the episode, it actually starts off as a sexual girl, May, finds the doctor because she somehow knows that basically she has to find a doctor because he's really the only um uh, person that can actually try and solve this problem. But the actual problem is not the actual reason itself, it's the solar flare that is actually coming, and pretty much the problem is pretty much solving itself. But since how the Sonic does not work on wood, it can't really it's hard to communicate with we unless you have someone who does understand those actual trees and can actually see things normal humans can't. And basically, this girl May is that kind of girl. She can see things that the other kids can't, and what she can see are these white dots, which it's
I'm
not
sorry.
ex- it,
I'm
it's
sorry to
not
cut you
expl-
off. I'm
it,
sorry.
it's not explained what these white dots are, but I have to assume that seeing as how they are shapeless, they are formless, that basically, like I said, I had my own review that basically these bright dots are probably they are really the god for this Doctor Who universe because these bright dots have been there since the beginning, and and basically they will be there beyond beyond when it all ends. So it makes sense that these shapeless dots are probably God, but that's not really that important. What is important is that these trees sprang up because of this girl knowing that the solar flare was coming, and these trees, they are flame proof. They are flame resistant. They cannot be burned down, which makes it perfect. The Earth is actually protecting itself. You know,
It's
the
a.
only thing that the Doctor really had to do was mainly listen to this girl when basically no one else would, because 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 uh because because whenever you hear someone 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 that says that they actually see things, that they hear voices, the first thing we do is put that person on
Um.
on some kind of
We put him on medicine. We put him in the loony bin.
medication
We put him in the face.
because obviously she's nuts. But in this case, they were wrong. They were hopelessly wrong.
I just want to piggyback on that. That is very true. If you know somebody that hears voices, you give them medicine, get them to shut up, boom, you're on your way. But in this case, I personally think this episode, and I want to apologize for cutting you off 2 times. I was trying to say something, but I'm stupid. Is that in this case, I think this episode was for people that do sometimes hear voices, that do are, we're going to say, mentally imbalanced, that are mentally imbalanced. And I think this episode was for them because, in a way, in an amazing way, turn of events, a person that was hearing things was able to help them survive, which is awesome. That's like me essentially helping a blind person across the street, and in turn, that blind person pushes me out of the way of a car. As weird as that may sound, that's a perfect analogy for that. I'm sorry, can you say?
Yeah, well, yeah, well, this also shows that basically adults are not always perfect because because uh, because a lot of us they don't want to hear the child talking 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 and talking talking and nonsense when it's about something that they think is actually true, but the child is saying that it's not. You know, they don't actually want to hear it. They just want the child to shut up. That's when they give them the actual medication, and and yeah, but the solar flare came. It actually hit the earth, but because the trees were basically there. Um, Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. You know, we were all safe. The problem solved itself. The only main problem was us humans trying to cut down the actual same trees that were trying to save us.
We are pretty stupid humans. So.
Yeah, definitely.
I mean, you kind of do have to at least. I mean, in my personal opinion, you got to point out 2 things in this episode. Number one, the fact that they tried to cut down the trees that were saving. Number two, how did her sister magically appear back? That's my only question. She magically appeared back.
Well, it's not that she magically appeared. She may probably um hid her hid her there and yeah, just so just so she would be safe.
But when we were watching this, it says specifically, didn't May's sister get hit by a car? Like, I remember. They were saying May, she got hit.
Well,
I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, she magically came back because the last time I checked, they were saying that her sister either got in an accident or something very bad happened to her. That's why
or
they were.
maybe she just went missing because maybe she just when she went missing because basically because May knew the solar flare was coming, so she hid her sister right. She made the bush form. She made the bush form, and she hid her sister inside the actual bush. house until the solar flare passed, so she's safe.
Okay. Sean, we have about 5 minutes left. Now let's talk about Missy. Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
Look at these pearly white teeth.
yeah.
Wait. Yo, Missy showed up. She was like surprised. She was watching it on a tablet. She was like surprised. Like this is this is tearing me from limb to limb, to flesh to flesh. Who is she? Her. I'm gonna laugh if it's Missy's like Cora and Danny's pink daughter, like future daughter, because this doesn't make any bit of logical sense. And I look like a freaking fool right now, and I don't care.
But that's not. But that's not really the most important thing. That's not the most important thing. Why is Lala not letting the doctor back inside of his TARDIS?
Yeah, that's right. For the record, for the people
That's
that are watching that do not know, we're talking about the preview. We're also talking about the end part of the episode where Missy showed up and watched the solar flare happen. But we're also talking about previews because in the previews, Clara has the key to the TARDIS and she says, "I'm not letting you back in." Not in that type of voice, but she says it so
yeah.
bad
So
out you.
yeah. So yeah. So why is Lala doing that? Was she somehow brainwashed? Was she switched for an evil twin? You know, I have no idea why. I have no idea why Lara would be opposing a doctor. Ever since Clara started traveling with the doctor, all she's been doing is helping. That's all she's been doing. She even saved the doctor's life once.
Mm,
So, so basically, why now? Why now?
I think it has to be. Like we also have 3 more minutes left, and then ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, I have to stop the review. Um, the reason I think she's doing it is because I think he did. Because if I remember correctly, they said this season will be about trust, and something's going to happen between her and the Doctor. It's going to break their trust. Um, it's about trust, and this is weird. This is even tying back into my real life. When you trust somebody, you're essentially saying to that person, "I believe in you so much that should something happen to me, I know you got my back." Same thing goes with religion. Same thing goes with the ideology of how our world works. It's trust, and once that trust is broken, like a bridge, it's very hard to build that again. It's very hard to create that again, so that that person can trust you. For example, really quick example, Sean. Let's say I told you I'm going to give you a $10 Amazon gift card. Would you trust me into me actually giving you a $10 gift card?
Uh, uh, well, I would have to actually wait and see if it actually happened, and if it actually, did, then yes.
But I was actually going to add up is remember the fact that I've given you something before. I was hoping you. Well, you said
Yeah.
yes. You went. Yeah, you said yes. I wanted you to say yes, but they also understand that if a person has a track record of being trustful, then they're more inclined to trust them. Like the example I gave Sean a $3 Amazon gift card because we hit 200 subs. Also told him I was gonna do something nice. Also on top of that, So when I tell Sean I'm going to give you an Amazon gift card, the prior knowledge of me doing that before is the trust. Because he trusts me because I did it before. In the Dr. Seuss case, the doctor has lied to Thor numerous times. In the episode when we had about the train, he told Thor to lie to her, say that she's going to get better. The same thing with the guy that was being attacked by the mummy, that was after the soldier. He lied to him, saying he was going to get better. So the doctor has lied numerous times. I think he's going to do a gigantic lie that is so huge and humongous that you might not be able to get out.
But the thing is, what is rule number 1 with the doctor?
Doctor always lies.
The doctor lies. So, I mean, like I've said numerous times, the doctor has to lie. He has to.
Sean, before we end this, your closing thoughts, your closing statements, shout out your channel.
Well, I was wondering when the Cybermen were actually gonna come back, and guess what? It's gonna be this week.
Hello, it's your boy, Jessica.
So basically we've already fought the Daleks. So now we're gonna fight the Cybermen. But yeah, that's all we have to say for this actual review. Be sure to rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. I-Time 123. Plus also you can sub to this channel channel also, but yeah, subscribe to me also, because I do Bleach, Toyko, plus also Doctor Who reviews. So yeah, I-Time 123 signing out.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Something. This is the guy that talks on the internet and his parents don't think he's crazy. That's what I love about this. I've never had to explain to my parents what I'm talking about. Occasionally, sometimes, but not frequently. So, Gotham is about to come on in 3 minutes. I'm going to come back, do my Gotham review, and then go take a shower and do other things. But
we didn't need that info.
Yes, they do. They need to know they're a handsome YouTuber that takes showers. You got to be clean. Can't be
That's
doing a
common
daily review.
sense.
That is also true. That is good common sense. I mean, they need to know that I'm clean, handsome, and also single. Ladies.
Handsome.
I'm sorry, Sean. So all I want to say, as I said before, and I'll say again, I love you guys so much. I said before, yo, you guys are amazing. Just thank you so much. I'm very humbled by the experience that you guys watch my videos. Just humbled, just extremely humbled, blessed, and thankful. So that's all I want to say. Have a blessed and amazing day. If you're not having a blessed and amazing day, you will have a blessed and amazing day. Because your day will rock your world. It will uppercut the socks off you. I don't think that's possible, but it has happened before. So that's all I want to say. Have a blessed and amazing day. Dishes, I'm out. Wait a minute. Also, please go subscribe to Sean's channel. He makes better content than I do. I'm a noob. He's an advanced person. I'm a noob. He's advanced. Still working. So, dishes. And one more time. Geronimo!